Let's go. Yeah, you're gonna want to share this beam out. Yeah. You're gonna want to share this beam out. Let's go. This is what they was talking about right here. This is what they were talking about right here. Y'all ready? Huh? Peace and love to all the Moors. Peace and love to all the Moors, all the Muslims, all the Asiatics. Y'all ready? Get them flags up. Get that energy up. It's up, fam. See this right here? What's on your wall? You got this on your wall right here? Huh? You got the Al Moroccan flag on your wall? You got Jum Rock on your wall? Huh? You got that on your wall? You got that on your wall? And all the other Moors flags on your wall? Huh? It's up, fam. I want to ask y'all some things, though. I'm going to throw some things at y'all. I'm going to throw some questions at y'all. I'm going to throw some answers at y'all, though. Peace and love to all y'all out there. That's on y'all team, though. That's really studying. That's really teaching. That's really putting out information to uplift the people. Islam. So the questions I'm kicking it off with is this right here. One of the hottest topics that people just seem just to keep talking about, but they don't get no answer from, is this right here. This right here. You know this document right here? United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. Know this document right here? This right here. See? This document right here is available for anybody to download to get. It's out of the book, The Exhuming of a Nation. If you're looking for answers, then you need to get this book in your library. Straight up. Straight up. Peace and love to the Prophet, Noble Drew Ali. United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. I'm talking to all my indigenous peoples out there. Whether you think you're a Hebrew Israelite, Pan-African, Nation of Islam, Fruit of Islam, whether you think you're a so-called Indian, any of that. You're indigenous to the planet. The entire planet. That means if you think that the planet is round, whether you think the planet is flat, you have an indigenous birthright to this planet. It can only be claimed by you, though. It can't be claimed by nobody else. Can't nobody else make a claim on your estate. How do you get that estate? How do we get reparations? We get that through nationality and birthright and the exercise of law. The subjects that our people don't go into at all, we just keep dealing with everything around them subjects. You know what's interesting, though? As much as people make these arguments about restitution and they make arguments about reparations, why don't none of these people, they got these, I'm talking about these huge platforms, they not going to bring out no law dictionary. So y'all can just get that out y'all head. They ain't finna bring out no law books, so we got to bring out the law books. Don't look for them to do it. If they was going to do it, they would have been did it already, right? So look. It's something in this document right here that speaks about restitution right here. It ain't hidden. It's Article 28 out of the book Exhuming of a Nation, page 247. Check it out. If you out there thinking like, I want my reparations, I want restitution, the first thing you got to do is you got to declare nationality. Because according to Article 6, every indigenous individual has the right to a nationality. That's right there. I mean, that's plain and simple for you right there. You have to claim a nationality as an indigenous being. Without a nationality, you can hang it up. Hang it up. Without claiming your nationality as an indigenous people, hang it up. Don't look for no reparations. Don't look for no rights to be honored because you don't have no rights. You don't have nothing. So look, Article 28. I'm going to show evidence about what I'm talking about. Indigenous peoples have the right to redress by means that include restitution, or when this is not possible, just, fair, and equitable compensation for the lands, territories, and resources which they have traditionally owned. Oh, wow. Or otherwise accompanied or used, and which have been confiscated, taken, occupied, used, or damaged without their free, what? Prior and informed consent. What that means. Any of us, individual beings, Aboriginal, Indigenous descendant people, Moors, Al Moroccans, if you have not laid a claim down with your nationality, don't think about reparations, restitution, because those things only come with a nationality, a birthright, period. It don't matter if they keep telling you it's gonna happen one day. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I gotta bust your bubble. It ain't gonna happen one day. And that's why they gonna keep on saying, keep on keeping on. It's gonna happen one day. Just keep the faith, brother. Keep the faith, sister. Matter of fact, put some in the collection plate over there too while you're at it. That's all they gonna keep doing. That's all they gonna continue to do. Unless we break the chain of just saying, I don't want to take accountability. I don't want to do no research for myself. I'm just going to keep on listening to what they keep telling me. Look, you know how they got us all reparations and restitution and nationality? There's a lot of ways they did it. Here's one way they did it right here. Out of the book, Land of the Free, Home of the Slave. Check it out. What they do? What they do? This is what they did right here. See, first we was on the common law. But see, what they slowly did was they started to implement registrations. See, registrations are for corporations. They're not for living beings. See, registrations are violations of the United Nations Declaration of Rights on Indigenous Peoples. So when they say, I'm an Indian, I got a tribal ID number, that's a violation of the right to self-determination according to Article 4. Indigenous peoples, in exercising their right to self-determination, have the right to autonomy or self-government in matters relating to their internal or local affairs, as well as ways and means for financing their autonomous functions. This is why this document is available, G. Just download it. It's right here. Download it and start reading it with yourself, reading it with your family. Read it with your family, Morris. Because don't look for this to be out on TV somewhere, because they ain't going to show this. And don't look for these black attorneys, these so-called black leaders, these so-called black motivational speakers. If they knew this information, why ain't they telling people this information? See, that's what it all comes down to. I don't want to hear no excuses, because law, it doesn't excuse that. So look, the book is called The Exhuming of a Nation. That's the book. But again, you can download this right here. It's online. This right here, you can download it. United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. Get this in your life, man, and start reading it with your family so you can know how to protect yourself. When they start coming with all these quasi-contracts saying you need a license for this and that. Oh, it's a mandate. You ain't hear about that mandate that they had? Mandates, look, regulations, statutes, policies, ordinances, none of those are constitutional. Therefore, we don't have to honor that. None of them. So when they were saying, put a mask on your face, that's unconstitutional. You can't tell me what to put on my body. But then they flipped it and they did the whole Roe versus Wade thing. See, we not seeing what's going on like collectively. When they did that whole my body, my choice, Where was all that energy at when they was telling your ass to put a mask on your face? Where was all that energy at when you was like, it's my body, it's my choice. You can't tell me what I'm going to do. Where the hell was all that energy at when they told your ass to put a mask on and you ain't argue, you ain't do nothing. You cooperated. Put the mask on, walked in the store, walked over there. You ain't had no energy towards fighting that. Oh, why? Because they have police there? Yeah. Yeah, they had police there. And on you police, though, you slave patrol. I'm gonna put this to y'all. So all we see is our people, indigenous people, Moors, our Moroccans, being gunned down, whipped, beat, shot in their own house while they sleeping. We see these things happen over and over and over and over. So my thing to you slave patrol out there who are actually indigenous to the land, why do you keep joining these organizations? If you see that the organizations is doing that to your own people, why do you keep joining up with them? See, that's something to think about and start to ask yourself, because you can't keep that on your conscience forever. You joining up with a force, the dark force, and they're using police powers unconstitutionally to wipe your own people out. And you say, well, this job right here pay the bills, so I'm just gonna do what they say. I'm gonna follow orders. Wow. So you just gonna follow orders? That's what you gonna do? You just gonna follow orders, huh? You gonna follow orders? They tell you to go out there, and you know that your whole unit is a task force for slaughter your own indigenous peoples, our Moroccans. You just say, I'm gonna follow orders. I gotta pay my job. I gotta pay my bills. My job helped me do that. Your job helped you do that, so you can't think of no other job that'll save lives than a job that take lives, not save lives. You part of the problem too, because you keep joining up with them. You keep joining up with them. You keep joining slave patrol, but expecting different results. You joining up with slave patrol, and then you say, nah, I just got to follow orders. Your job is to kill people. That's your job. Your job is to harass, detain, and slaughter people. That's the origins of the police. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Real time shit. Real time shit. Look. The murky, dark origins. Because I'm tired of these police, these slave patrol. They say they here to make a change. Do you see a change out there? Hold up. Let me just ask y'all. Do you see a change out there? When they said, well, maybe if we join up with them, it's going to be a change. Question to all y'all out there that watching this right now in real time, though, and the ones going to see it in real time. Do you see a change with slave patrol, how they still deal with our people? Do you see a change? Or do you see the same things? So the question got to be, why do our people keep joining a dark force like slave patrol? You ain't helping the community. You ain't helping the community. Right. You enforcing unconstitutional tactics on your own people. Look. The birth and development of the American police can be traced to a multitude of historical, legal, and political economic conditions. The institution of slavery and the control of minorities, however, were two of the more formidable historic features of American society shaping early policing. Slave patrols, watch this. Watch this right here. What did it say right here? Slave patrols and night watches, which later became modern police. Slave patrols and night watches, they became modern police departments. It say were both designed to control the behaviors of so-called minorities. What? To control the behaviors of so-called minorities. This is why it's dangerous to identify as a minority. You're not a minority. Got to get that out your vocabulary. Our people, our Moroccans, Moors, we are not minorities. We have a nationality. Actually, when you pull out the big green book, Black's Law Dictionary, 4th edition, when you pull this book out, right? And you say, let's go to minority. Okay? Okay, what is a minority? A minority is a state or condition of a minor. Infancy. Now, minors are children. So you would say, well, why is grown people out here? Why is grown people out here yelling out that they minorities? Why is our own people who sell out keep identifying our people, calling them minorities? Why they keep doing that if a minority means a minor? Let's go a little further. What is a minor? An infant or person who is under the age of legal competence. Now you starting to put these pieces together. Who with you and who ain't with you? You got a minor is an infant or a person who is under the age of legal competence. That's a mentality. So it don't matter if you older than a child. If your mind is not at the age of legal competence, meaning that you are competent in law, then you're a minority. Whole time they've been calling our people children. It don't matter how old our people get. When somebody calls you a minority, that's an insult. They still calling you the mind of a child, a mental midget. That's what they calling you. Are you a mental midget? You gonna let them call you that from now on? Or you gonna start checking them? Because that's what minority means. The mind of an infant. So there it is. It say what? Also, less consideration. Less of less consideration. Lower. A person of inferior condition. Wow. A person of inferior condition. Damn. If that ain't a slap in the face, then what is? What is? They out here talking about, I'm educated. I'm a black minority. Did you know what you just said? Do you know what you just said? You're educated. You're a black minority. You're an African American minority. What are you saying? What are you saying? Do you know what you're saying? Can't let them get away with this shit no more. Nah, hold up. Can't let them get away with this shit no more. Nah. That's a minority. And that's a minor. See? Right. So when they call our people minorities and minors, they are directly insulting our people. This is what they doing. You feel me? This is exactly what they doing. So the question is, off that now, would you say that the saying goes, if you can't beat them, then join them? So that's what our people be doing when you join up with Slave Patrol. So you can't beat them, then you gonna join them? Is that what it is? So you feel like you can't get over on the Slave Patrol, so you say, fuck it, I'm just gonna join up with them. I know they dirty. I know pretty much every movie that I see with police is corrupt as hell. But I'm gonna join up with them anyway, because I'm gonna change my community for the better. Man, if you don't get your ass up out of here, pretty much every movie you see, from Training Day to Cops to any movie you see, You see corrupt police, slave patrol. This their origin, though. This their origin. So you gonna join them? That mean that make you feel like you got a mission to complete? You gonna join up with something that you see on movies, on TV shows, around the world, though, my nigga. They all be showing their asses is corrupt, and you finna join them? That need to be the conversation. You can't beat them, so you join them. So you don't want to start your own militia. You don't want to link up with your own peoples, your own indigenous peoples. You don't want to do that. You don't want to link up with your own, and this will be happening. This will be happening. How we got suckered into sleep. This is what they did right here. They was like this. Hold up. Put this in here. Put this in here real fast. Yes, this is what they did, Jay. Look what they did. During the transition period, circa 1913, 1933, that would ultimately bring about the rise of the administrative welfare state. Check it out. The federal government, which is the de facto, passed a slew of policies that set the foundation for the modern political and economic structure we live in under today. So you see, 1913, 1933, follow the timeline. That's when they introduced the so-called welfare state. Let me throw some ink on that. This when they put together the so-called welfare state. Feel me? And when they put the so-called welfare state together, that's when we start getting off nationality, birthrights. We start getting away from restitution. What did we start going for? Hold up. What we started going for? Where you at? What we started going for? We started going for the welfare state. I could give you something. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to pay me nothing. Just sign right here on this dotted line right here. Don't worry about what you're going to have to pay back. Just sign right here. That's what they introduced. 1913, 1933. Right when they got Noble Drew Ali out the way, that's when they started introducing all this BS. So the welfare state took off. The de facto federal government passed a slew of policies that set the foundation for that. Another foundational legislative enactment that pertains to the birth certificate was the Shepard-Tomner Maternity Act. Simply known as the Maternity Act, quote unquote. This 1921 legislation was marketed to the citizens under the auspices of being a law that, quote, would reduce maternal and infant mortality, protect the health of mothers and infants, and for other purposes. See, but it's always a catch. It's always strings connected with these people because these people are not constitutional. These people are right here. Look, man. Hold up. Let's go right here with it. These people, fam. The United States is a corporation. All right. It's a federal corporation. Corporations, they go bankrupt. Corporations have what you have right now. Inflations. Listen to the language. This is what corporations do. Corporations have a president. Stop me when it sounds like I'm making something up. Corporations have a vice president. Doesn't the United States have a president and a vice president? Isn't president in the Black's Law Dictionary 4th edition known as the chief executive officer? Put them three words together. CEO. So president, vice president, CEO, they going bankrupt. Inflation, deflation. Sound like a corporation, right? Right. CEO, man. But they got people out here worried about what Trump on. Trump. Have you ever seen any of this kind of propaganda in your life? They got a so-called president, ex-president, who's not even an American. None of them are American. If they are not indigenous to the lands by birthright and nationality, guess what? By law, they're not indigenous. They're not Americans. So you would say it's got to be smoke then that they keep blowing. That they got Trump on TV, inflation going up. I don't know if y'all seen the gas prices. People out here worried about other stuff. Nigga, the gas prices I'm in the rack. Gas prices is $4.25 for a gallon. Food is sky high to Mars, Pluto. And they talking about Trump on TV. And they talking about the migrants. We have illegal aliens coming into America. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How you gonna have illegal aliens coming into America and America is a continent? What are you talking about, man? This is the American continent. North America, Central America, all of the islands, including Hawaii over there. And you got all the way down here to South America. So when they call these people out of their name as illegal immigrants, illegal aliens, they talking about you. Because those your cousins. They talking about you. You say gas is $5.17 out there in LA? Damn. Ooh. So when they talk about so-called illegal aliens, they talking about your own people. But see, they playing games because they control the media. We got to take the media over, though. Beaming out where you beam out from, doing what you doing in your own world, beam that world out to the rest of the world. Because it's going to take that energy, frequency, and vibration to uplift, fam. And the only way we going to uplift is like what the prophet told us to do. He said, how you going to uplift the people? By teaching them to be themselves. We got to learn how to be ourselves and be comfortable in our own skin. Got to be comfortable in your own skin. You ain't comfortable in your own skin, you susceptible to anything that they put in front of you. You just going to reach out and grab it. I got to get a piece of that. I got to get a piece of that. Watch this. Speaking of getting a piece of that. Right? Here it is right here. The welfare state. Look what they did. Look what they did right here. Look what they did. They own this, the Maternity Act, 1921. This is how they trick the mamas, the daddies, the babies. This is one of the methods that they tricked. This is what they did. It said, note, the de facto government will always regulate the unsuspecting people using quote unquote police powers. There it is right there. And for the record, police are not constitutional officers. Police do not have to protect you. I ain't talking about what you heard. I'm talking about what the law say. Police, according to the Supreme Court, states this. The Supreme Court has ruled that police agencies are not obligated to provide protection of citizens. Huh? What you were saying? That if you join up with the police and you was going to be a good citizen protector? Nah, that's not what the Supreme Court ruled. You're not obligated to provide protection of citizens. In other words, police are well within their rights to pick and choose when to intervene to protect the lives and property of others, even when a threat is apparent. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So even when it's a clear threat, danger, they still don't have to get up and do nothing. So you gonna join them? When you see the dirt that they doing, you gonna join up with Slave Patrol, even though everything about them is based off murky, dark water. That's their origin. So you think by you joining them, you going to change an organization, a fraternity that's based off murky water. You got to get real. It's time to get real. It's time to get real. And no more excuses. I'm just going to join them because I need a job. Get another job. Be a fireman or something. Work at the post office. Do something. There's plenty of other stuff you could do. You know, people out there that was doing the gas chambers out there during them times, they had a job to do. The executioner in the medieval times, they had a job to do. Put the mask on, drop an axe on your head. Pull the string, guillotine them. They had a job to do. They had a job. They did their job. They did their job. Moorish American national. Yes. Moors are nationals. That's the status. That's the political jurisdiction. Moorish American nationals. Without a declaration of nationality, you are property of the U.S. government, which is a de facto corporation. Nationality has to be at the forefront. It has to be exercised. No different than when you go to the gym. You go there and exercise. You got to exercise it every day. You don't exercise it every day. We exercise our lungs every day. We breathe every day, don't we? We stop breathing, what's going to happen? Life going to stop. You got to exercise it every day. Every day you got to exercise your nationality and birthright. Every day. Just like you use your lungs every day. Just like you use your legs every day. You use your eyeballs every day. You use your nostrils every day. Your mouth every day to eat food. Use your ears to hear every day. You don't use it, you're going to lose it. And that's just what happened with us not claiming our birthright. We on some, I got to get stuck on the welfare state. The welfare state? What is the welfare state? 1894, welfare state. A nation in which the government undertakes various social insurance programs. Sound familiar? Such as unemployment compensation, old age pensions, family allowances, food stamps, and aid to the blind or deaf. Also, termed welfare regulatory state, Black's Law Dictionary, 9th edition, page 1732. Do this sound familiar? The so-called welfare state introduced in 1913, 1933. Don't this sound familiar? What they do? They get people to get sucked into these welfare state programs, social insurance, unemployment. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to work no more. You ain't got to do nothing. Just collect unemployment. Don't worry about it. You're gonna catch Social Security when you get older. Family allowances, food stamps. Huh? Nah, they got it so well, if you in a relationship and say the woman filed for divorce or whatever, what they do? Because they want to destroy the family structure anyway. So what they do? They have people tell them, the so-called de facto attorneys, they'll come up to them. Yeah, well, if you file for divorce, then we can put you up in a nice house, a regulatory little shelter. We could put you in some kind of program where you're going to have shelter, food stamps, Medicaid. Don't worry about it, because they want to destroy the family unit. See, but we going for the quick little shiny object that they wave in front of our faces. And we like, yeah, just go for the shiny object. Yeah, don't worry about it. You ain't got to work. Just collect unemployment. It's a welfare state. It's programs. Many programs inside that program. Social insurance. This is how they've been finessing people. This is how they've been doing it. I'm feeling that right there. Feeling that. Feeling that right there. What y'all know about this? Huh? What y'all know about this right here? Huh? Huh? Gotta take you back one time on this stuff. Huh? Get this in your life. Get this document. Get this document. Look, whole time though, talking about restitution, right? Restitution. Look. Book reference. Restitution. American Heritage College Dictionary. Restitution. Where you at? Restitution. First off, you see it right here. United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. Then you see it right here. And you say, okay, Article 28 say what? Our lands redress. We have the right as indigenous peoples to redress by means that include restitution. Restitution. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. Let's see something real fast. Peace and love to all the Moors. Look. Redress. Where's redress at? Yeah, I'm feeling that. Yeah, Cam went crazy on that one, though. Redress. Where you at, fam? Okay. Where you at? There it is. Let me throw a little ink on that so we can see that. What does redress mean? What is redress? It's a redress is a transitive verb. Dressed, dressing, dresses, to set right. So we have, as indigenous peoples, by law, we have the right to redress, which includes restitution. So redress is to set right, remedy, or rectify, to make amends to make amends for, to adjust a balance for, satisfaction for wrong or injury. Stop me when it don't sound like that's what people been looking for. Have people been looking for redress, restitution? Ain't that real similar to what people be out here talking about? Except they keep calling it reparations. Don't that sound real similar to redress? This is why we got to start getting back into these books, to the knowledge, not by just keep on believing what they keep deceiving us with, fam. You feel me? We can't go with them no more, G. Shut this beam out. So when you say redress, okay, that's going to make it right. That's going to set it right. That's going to rectify, right? Okay. We rectifying. So we rectifying what's going on? Okay. We rectifying what's going on. Then we said restitution. So that's redress. All indigenous peoples, we have the right to this. But you can't do it if you're claiming to be a color. If you claiming to be a Negro, you can't do it. You in a welfare state. You see the trick? This is the trick, G. The trick is to accept to be in a welfare state of Negro, Black, and colored, Indian, Native American. Accept the welfare state. You want somebody giving you food stamps? Do you want somebody putting you in unemployment compensation? No, sir. Nah, we don't want none of that. We don't want none of that, man. Nah, we don't want none of that. Hold up. We don't want none of that. Hold up, fam. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Could be dangerous. Can defeat me. You want to be in a welfare state? Or you want to come up out of that? Over here. You want to come out of this welfare state? The state of begging? Or do you want to come over here to where you got rights? Yeah. You want to come over here where it's at. We ain't begging over here. We declaring over here. We taking what's ours over here. See, when you over here in a welfare state, you waiting for a handout. You waiting for them to give you something. Some food allowances, some public housing. Nah, we ain't on that. Then when you talking about police power, what the police got? Hold up. We ain't going past restitution. Nah, we ain't going past that. Restitution. Where you at? Where you at? Restitution. Yeah. Shout out to Wu-Tang. Sup? Restitution. Where you at? Where you at, Moors? Get them flags up, man. Restitution. Where you at? Restraints. Here it is. There it is. We throw a little ink on that so we can all see at the same time what's going on. But we out here talking about reparations. What's restitution? Restitution is a noun. It say what? The restoring to the rightful owner of something that has been taken away, lost, or surrendered. So you don't want restitution? You don't want your restitution? Huh? You can only get your restitution right here, though. You can only get your restitution right here. Huh? You can only get it right here. You can only get your restitution with a nationality. That's what they don't be telling us. They keep talking about, yeah, just claim to be black and you're going to be all right. Jesse Jackson told you to be an African American. So you an African American. That's what old Jesse told us. Where he at now? The one that they don't be talking about who told us and left instructions, Prophet Noble Drew Ali. But everybody use what Prophet Noble Drew Ali brought, but they don't give him no credit for it though. I mean, that ain't cap. What is? Huh? This is what we talking about. Restitution. The book is called The Exhuming of a Nation. All right? By Pleasant Bay. Much love to the prophet. Yeah, this is what's going on though.
We provide you with something more.
Hold up, man. Hold up.
Or life insurance.
You taking it to the West Coast. You take it to the West Coast though. R.I.P. Nip. Take it to the West Coast. Restitution is right here. See that? Shout out to Bed-Stuy. This dictionary is called the American Heritage College Dictionary. Throw this one in your life. Throw this one in your library. Read this to your children, especially while they're young. Yeah, I know, fam. They be jacking these prices up so high. And you know why they do that shit. They jack these prices up because they like, man, if we jack the prices up, they're not gonna buy the books. That's why they do that shit though. Whole time though, because they know. They know. Look. Restitution though, that's what we looking for. It say the act of making good or compensating for loss, damage, or injury. Indemnification. A return to or restoration of a previous state or position. Don't that sound like the argument that our people be making all the time? They want stuff returned back to them. This the argument all the time. This is all people be arguing about. I want my stuff returned to me. I want my 40 acres and a mule. You got to declare nationality to kick off a conversation. Ain't nobody gonna even listen to you without a nationality at all because you in dishonor. That's a badge of dishonor to call yourself anything but your nationality. See, it's that part. When you identify with anything other than your nationality, everybody gonna look at you like this. You don't even know who you are. That's what they're gonna look at you like. Like, How we gonna? Why should we listen to them and they don't even know their national name? They birthright. Don't they know that they got the biggest birthright on the planet? That's how they looking at our people. Our Moroccans, Moors, indigenous peoples. It's right here. Article 28. United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. I mean, or do you want to just, play the game, the welfare state game, begging for welfare, food stamps, and unemployment compensation, social programs, and do you want to keep begging? Because Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, we ain't no begging nation. Nah, we're not a beggar nation. Let me go a little further with that. Hold up. Let me go a little further with that. Out of the book, Behold the Pale Horse. We're going to take it right here for a second. Right. We ain't black at all. We ain't Hispanics. We ain't Latinos. But we are Arawak Moors, Taino Moors. Yeah. We are Haitian Moors. We are Jamaican Moors. We are Cuban Moors. We are from the Bahamas, the Bahamian Moors, the Barbadian Moors, the Bayesian Moors. We all are Moors, the Guatemalan Moors, the Guyanan Moors, the Trinidadian Moors, the Dominican Moors, the Borican Moors. We all the Moors, fam. We all the Moors, G. We all the Moors, fam. You got Moors out there from Bermuda. You got Moors all around the planet, New Zealand. We everywhere. But the national name got to be on the record. The national name got to be put down. If you don't put the name down, then you're going to be over there in the welfare state. Why would you want to do that for? Huh? Why would you want to be in a welfare state? Why? Yeah. See, Moors everywhere. Everywhere, G. It's our time right now, though. Gotta be declared, though. Gotta be declared. On God, it's like a big family reunion. It's like a huge family reunion that everybody at. And it's busting out there. But you gotta come. Only way you gonna get up in the door. Only way you gonna get in there to that family reunion is with that national name. Because they gonna have goons at the door. Hey, who you with? I'm Moorish. I'm Moorish American. Oh, okay, cool. Come on in. Have a good time. Party. Do your thing. You get to the door and you say, oh, I'm Indian. Turn around. Go that way. You get to the door. Hey, who you with? I'm black. Hey, turn around. Go over there. Go that way. Who are you with? I'm African American. Turn around. Go over there. This party right here. This reunion. This ain't for colors. This ain't for Negroes. This ain't for African Americans. This ain't for black and Indian and nah. You look around over at that party over there. You see look over at that party over there. You see that party? It's cracking up in there. But when you say, oh, I'm an Indian. Hey man, hey fam, go that way. Go over there. I'll holler at you. Straight up. But when you say your nationality, shit, hey, slide. Let's go. Let's go, man. It's up. Let's go. Soon as you say that nationality, it's up. Soon as you say a color, hey, man, hey, go that way. I'm going to holler at you, dog. I'm going to holler at you. Straight like that. Look. Then when you say about police and welfare, how does that go together? How does that go together? What it say? Behold the Pale Horse. Throw this book one time in your library. Read it to your children. What it say? The social welfare program is nothing more than an open-ended credit balance system, which creates a false capital industry to give non-productive people a roof over their heads and food in their stomachs. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Hold up. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Did you catch that? It say the social welfare program is nothing more than just to give people a false capital to feed their stomach and put a roof over their heads. It's false. Don't forget that the U.S. corporation is exactly a corporation. And if you want to be a part of this corporation, then continue to be a U.S. citizen. Moors cannot be U.S. citizens. U.S. citizens are corporations. Indigenous peoples can never be U.S. citizens. You see this? So it don't matter where you at in the world. You're Aboriginal and Indigenous peoples, then you can never be a U.S. citizen. You get that? This is one of the biggest tricks, how they finessed us. Yeah, just accept right on the line right here that you're a U.S. citizen. And don't forget that you're a U.S. citizen. You need a driver license. You need a social security card. You need all these things from us. You need a marriage license. You want to get a gun? Oh, you got to get a gun license too. Oh yeah. You want to go fishing? Oh, you're going to need a fishing ID too, a fishing license. Oh, you want to go hunting? Oh, you got to get a hunting license. Oh, you got to get everything from us. Fuck it. You got to get everything from us. That's the U.S. corporation. But again, though, keep in mind, free people don't need no license. Hold up. See, they need to see receipts. You need to see some receipts, though. Hold up. You need to see some receipts, then. Hold up. I'm glad you asked for that. You said you wanted to see some receipts. We love that. Look, we love that. Out of the book, The Matrix as It Is, David E. Robertson, banger, page 57. What did it say? The fraud behind the license. Let me just get to the juicy part. When you get a marriage license, guess what happened? The third party is the master, buying through his agent, the corporate state. So check this out for all y'all thinking about jumping over the broom. Through the corporate way. Guess what happened? When you jump the broom the corporate way, this is what happened, G. It say the marriage license gives the state the legal right to decide the fate of the husband, wife, and the possessions they procure during their marriage. Did you hear that? Did you catch that? We talking about going through the matrix, fam. We talking about going through the matrix. You talking about, I'm in love. I want to jump over the broom. You want to jump over the broom? The corporate way? Hold up. Hold up. You said you want to jump over the broom the corporate way. That's what you said? Ain't that what? Hold up. That's what you said, Jay. Man. You said the corporate way. The corporate way? Jump over the broom, huh? It say, should the marriage fail, their divorce must now be decided by and through the state's corporate court by a corporate judge. What? Hold up. And the judge's first and foremost concern is the interest of the state. The interest of the bride and groom is now secondary. Look at my face. You want to jump the broom through the corporate way? This what you want to so wait a minute. So you want to keep playing the corporate way, the U.S. citizen way, which by birthright you can never be a U.S. citizen. Pick up this book, The Exhuming of a Nation. It's a section in there that breaks down out of the original 13th Amendment. The original 13th Amendment was chopped down to 2 sections. It used to have 20. But in section 12, so-called African descendants, Moorish people, we shall not be citizens. We can never be a U.S. citizen because we part of the Al-Moroccan Empire. So how can we, as allodial title holders, inheritable blood descendants, ever be part of a corporation called the U.S.? Bing bong. Then you come through right here, like somebody might say, well, I'm free. If you free, then what you need a license for? Why you need a license? If you so free, why you need a license? What do license mean? What do license mean? Hold up, fam. They wanna take it there. They wanna go there. They wanna take it there. Okay, cool. You wanna take it there? All right, man. Hold up. Let me put this on. Hold on, we gotta throw this on real fast. Hold up, Morris. Hold up. Let me throw this on. Let me throw this on, Jay. I hope y'all getting something from this beam out though, real life. Straight up. Hope y'all getting something from this beam out, because it's always each one teach one. It's always each one teach one, Jay. Y'all don't know about this though, do you? Y'all know about this? Y'all forgot about this, didn't you? You forgot about this. Huh? Born again. You forgot about this, G. Don't try to act like you really, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to act like you listen to this. You forgot about that. You forgot about B.I.G., didn't you? See, we got to bring it all the way back, though. See, this is the reawakening of the minds. You know what I'm saying? So when you talking about you free, you really free? It say what? The term license is defined as what? License is defined in law as a permit to do something illegal, according to Black's Law Dictionary 6th or 7th edition. What it say? It say, therefore, all licenses are permits to violate the only real law. All licenses violate the law, fam. Inalienable rights are the rights bestowed by God at birth upon all living men and women. So we don't need no damn license. If you free, then what you need a license for? Why would somebody who's born free, why would they need a piece of paper so they can move somewhere? Think about it. The entire game is rigged. And the only way to get out of the U.S. corporate game is to nationalize. And that does not begin with paperwork. That begins with your mentality. Saying out publicly, I'm Moorish American. I'm Al Moroccan. I'm Moor. Now, when you ask yourself this right here, you would say, well, what do people always say? Somebody always gonna say what? They want some more. They want some more. I don't know nobody who will be like, yeah, I want less. I want less. I want less than that. It's always the other way around. Always the other way around. People want more. So why not be more? Instead of just saying you want less. So you want less or you want more? Think about it. You want more. So why not be more and stay more? Because that's who you is anyway. It just makes sense though. It just makes sense. What time is it? Okay. It just makes sense. So when you say this right here, you would say all other laws are subordinate to God's law. So everything that these people make in this U.S. corporation, everything that they make is beneath the Constitution and God's law. So that this right here is all commercial law. All licenses. I don't care what license they got, what permit they got, what mandate they got, what policy they got, what ordinance they got. It's all fraud. Corporate law does not trump God's law. It says the controlling government wants us to rely on their laws, so they demand that we apply for a license. Driver license, marriage license, gun license, any license. They talking about you need a license to grow your own food. What? A license to grow food inside your garden at your crib. What is you talking about, man? But see, how to prevent that is exercising law. United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. That's how you start. That's how you start. Otherwise, you're going to be over here in a social welfare program. See? Where it say this right here. It say, this can be useful, however, because the recipients become state property in return for the gift, quote unquote, a standing army for the elite. For he who pays the piper picks the tune. Wow. He who pays the piper picks the tune? Why keep paying the piper? Huh? Hold up, man. Hold up, fam. You talking about dead wrong. You talking about dead wrong. If you keep playing, if you want to pay the piper, don't worry about it. He gonna pick the tune he wants you to march to. Damn. If you keep paying them with your energy, because we can never pay anyway, because the only payment, according to the Constitution, Article 1, Section 10, is made through gold and silver coin. So I can't pay a debt that's owed anyway without gold and silver coin. Bing bong. See how they been lying? They been lying all this time. This book is called Behold the Pale Horse. Behold the Pale Horse. Hold up. I'm working while I'm working right now. Working while I'm working right now. Know what I'm saying? So, changing the ethers is getting the information. Facts. And nationality starts in the mind, not the paperwork. The paperwork is just the mind on paper, but it's the mentality that gives it life. The mentality makes it real. The mentality. Just like Morpheus told Neo. When Neo asked him, when you die in the Matrix, do you die in real life? And what Morpheus told him? The body cannot live without the mind. He told him that. The mind makes it real. The mind is powerful, fam. It's super powerful. It's a super intergalactic computer. The mind makes it real. This is why we got to control our thoughts. Got to control our thoughts. So, once again, don't fall victim to the social welfare programs. The so-called gift. Don't take the gift, because you take the gift and identify as black, person of color, Indian, then you've taken the gift of state property. And you belong as an employee to the federal corporation called the United States Incorporated. Damn. So why not say I'm not finna do that. My children not finna do that. We gonna honor the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. We gonna honor our birthright, our inheritance, and we gonna say we Moors, we nationals. We are Moorish American nationals. We have allodial titles, fam. El, Bay, Day, Ali, and Al. We got allodial titles. Why not claim them then? Huh? Why not claim them? You don't want to claim them? If you don't want to claim them, the hybrid Albion modern day European is claiming them, and they're going to keep claiming them until you learn government. Just like Noble Drew Ali instructed us to do. Learn government. Govern your mental. How somebody going to tell you that you committed a crime, and then you say, I committed a crime, when you don't even know the definition of what crime is. In order for there to be a crime, there must first be corpus delicti. There has to be an injury on the scene. Something has to be injured on the scene. It has to be. If there's no corpus delicti, then there is no crime. So, did you commit a crime when you went through that red light? Is that a crime? Did anybody get injured? Did you commit a crime when you said you didn't pay your so-called taxes to the U.S. corporation? Is that a crime? Huh? Is it a crime? Think about it. Is it a crime? Fam. You know, it's just something to think about, man. Is it a crime? They tell us it's a crime, but is it really a crime though? Is it really a crime? Is it really a crime? No, it's not a crime. It's not a crime. Corpus delicti is the only way something can be a crime. Look up corpus delicti, body of crime. Without a body of crime, there is no crime. So just think about all these bogus ass charges that they've been getting us with every day. You committed a crime. You jaywalked. You didn't put on a turn signal. You were speeding. You don't have a driver license. You don't have insurance. Those are not crimes. Those ain't crimes. Those is not crimes. Ain't none of those crimes. None of them. This is why we got to enforce law by starting to get knowledgeable about law, get competent in law. Or you say you want to be part of the U.S. corporation. You want to keep taking these handouts that they keep giving. I mean, hey, man, it's a choice that you got to ultimately make, though. At least give your children a shot. Give them a chance. If you don't want to do nothing with it, at least teach your children about their nationality and birthright. At least. Give them a fighting chance, though. Because if we was talking about fighting in self-defense, and you said, well, I'm not a fighter. Whether you a fighter or not, I mean, the world is going to attack your children at some point. So you won't want your children to learn basic hand combat, hand to hand. You don't want your children to learn basic combat confrontation, how to resolve a confrontation sometime without violence, or sometime it got to get violent. It got to get violent. Sometimes it just got to get violent. It ain't always going to be a positive resolution with words. Sometimes it's going to get violent. So you got to know how to use violent force. But you control, though. You see? You control. You're not just a wild ass savage. Nah, you just control. You chill. You know what you're doing when it's time to get on that, to handle that situation, because it's a confrontation that cannot be diffused with words. All right, well, you know how to handle yourself now. That part. That's about knowing the law. Every citizen should know the law anyway. And every citizen is you Moors out there. You Moors out there, you are the nationals of the land. It's your obligation to know law, though. Can't nobody tell you and to make you do nothing. You got to want to do it. Accountability, self-accountability. Look, can't nobody make you do it. You got to want to do it. Can't nobody make you do nothing. But you can agree to be a beggar, property, or you can be a national and honor your birthright. Honor your ancient foremothers and forefathers. What you want to do, it's your choice. It's your choice. So you would say, I'm going to leave y'all with this right here, though. I'm going to leave y'all with this right here. It say, love self first. First know and respect yourself. Then you can know, love, and respect others. Nation first. First love your own people first, as you would love yourself. Then you can genuinely love others. Family first. First fulfill family responsibilities, and then you can take care of other responsibilities. Internal first. First value what is in you, your unit, your family, your community, and then what is outside of you, your family and community. Mayat first. First, make your heart perfect, and then you can cultivate, elevate your mind and body. Deeds first. First value deeds, then words. What you do determines your worth. Hard work first. First give your best work, then relax and accept praise and reward. Simplicity first. First value the basics, then more complex things. First strong. First honor the strong, the righteous, the dedicated, the very best, and then the weak. Small first. First attend to the small, then the vast. See who we talking about? See who we talking about? See? This is what we talking about. Hold up. This is what we talking about, Jay. This is what we talking about. We talking about principles. See? We talking about principles. This book is called Holistic Philosophy 102s. This is available at on khalifamedia.com. Islam to the more Mashal Talib Mahfouz El Bay. khalifamedia.com got heat, fam. I'm talking about straight ether. She got a gang of authors on there that's dropping out ether. Straight fire. So check them out. khalifamedia.com. Check them out. There it is right there. Hit up this website. Fire all through that website. They got merch on there and everything. It's a gang of shit on there though. Go to khalifamedia.com. Straight up. Then you would say, what's the last few right here? It say self-correction. This is strong right here though. Self-correction first. First, criticize and correct yourself. Then others. Damn. That's strong. Wisdom first. First, seek knowledge and then spiritually guided scientific action. Pick up this book right here too. khalifamedia.com. Oh yeah. And for the ones out there that's talking about money make the world go round, I got something for y'all. Watch this. Watch this. Money will buy a bed but not sleep. Money will buy books but not brains. Food but not an appetite. Finery but not beauty. A house but not a home. Damn. Medicine, money will buy medicine, but not health. Luxuries, but not a culture. Money will buy amusements, but not happiness. Money will buy a crucifix, but not a savior. Damn. Money will buy a church, but not heaven. Either. The book is called Holistic Philosophies 102s. Available on khalifamedia.com. Get this one in your life, fam. You gonna want to throw this one in your library. You know what I'm saying? You gonna want to throw this one in your library. Straight up. You gonna want to throw that one in your library, Jay. Straight up. So it's always love building with y'all more, though. I'm finna move around. All right? What time is it? Yeah, it's that time. Don't forget, I'm gonna show y'all these books real fast. If you want to, screen record. If you ain't been screen recording already, screenshot. Get these books in your library. You can go over them with your babies and teach them while they're young. So when they get older, they're gonna have self-defense. They already prepared. They trained already. Feel me? Start them off young. The young ones. And then build them up. You got questions? Hit me on the DM. Alright? Let me show y'all these before I get up out of here. Now, you know what? I was feeling that. I was feeling that right there. Let's take that back. Let's take that back right there. I was feeling that. Was feeling that. You say your Amazon cart full. Yes, sir. Gotta have them weapons, G, them guns. You gotta have them firearms. We'll take y'all back right here before we get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. See the circle right there with all the more signs and symbols in there? Don't be an employee of the U.S. corporation no more. You ain't got to. You ain't got to. Throw this one time in your library. One time in your life. It's always love building with y'all Moors, though. Each one teach one, fam. Yes, sir. Appreciate all y'all that tune in to the Beam House. Learn to love instead of hate. Yes, sir. Don't look for these so-called black attorneys. Don't look for these so-called people that's calling you colors and minorities. Don't look for them to do anything different than they've been doing. You know how they'll be like, the system is broke. The system needs to be fixed. Nah, the system is called color of law. It ain't broke. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. So-called black, Indian, Native American persons of color, you're going to get mistreated. You're going to get abused because you continuing to believe these people who don't never show no books off, especially no law and history books. They want our people to just keep trusting them, have blind faith, listening to them, and they don't never show no receipts. You know what I'm saying? They don't never show no receipts. Ever. Ever. You got trolls everywhere. Everywhere. Jaleel Islam, or you can get this book right here from the Moor, Jaleel Bey. Get this book right here in your life. He got a few books he just throwing out right now. Fire. Get him in your life, G. Get him in your life. This book right here go crazy. You know what I'm saying? It chop up all that nonsense about so-called sovereign citizens. It's obliterate that. I'm talking about smithereens. Smithereens. Yeah. Yeah. Another head bust in your life. We are not black. This ain't us. This us up here, though. That royalty. Huh? This us right here. Turbaned up, fezzed up with feathers on it. with the Moorish drip on it. This us up here. But you gotta claim that. Claim that. And then just be yourself. Just be yourself, Jay. Alright? It's always a pleasure building with y'all, though. Each one teach one. Our self-law and master. Keep studying, Moors. Keep banging on them. Rise of the Moors. We can't never stop. Islam.